Okay. I think this thing is happy with me this time. Good morning, chat. It is 11:23 a.m. on a lovely Sunday, and a myriad of things have come up. Other than applying and sending out applications like a madman so I can earn the moolah I need to continue streaming for you guys. My folks are planning to come out on Wednesday unless they can't take it anymore and decide to come out a little earlier. Emperor Tharasan of Warcraft Rumble just came out, and he's lighting up the competition like crazy right now and super freaking cool. And I got my capture card working again, and I'm praying to God or whoever's listening that this stupid thing is not going to break on me in the middle of the stream or right at the start of it. I don't honestly understand what is wrong with this thing. I don't think it's the card itself. I think it's the software just having trouble reading it. So last time I attempted to play this thing, I had just gone to the Cavern of Earth and barely got started when it was like, oh, JK, we're not working. So I extensively tested yesterday.
Let's go.
More trash to dispose of.
And I'm hoping that it all works out today.
This might be worth using.
I'll take that.
A little too much there.
Win is a win.
And Max is downstairs, probably going on a rampage trying to entertain himself. So I might actually have to pause the stream and play with him, which no one is going to complain about. Because why would they? Everyone who's watched this thing has loved when Max makes an appearance. So I'm looking for a trident on this mission.
Time for a change.
And last time I had met like a mind flayer or something and got royally screwed by it.
We've got a hard road ahead of us. It's not over unless we give up.
That was mainly because I got stuck on a brick and the game decided I would get stuck on a brick and like not be able to step over it like any logical character should be able to. Cause you know, why would I be allowed to do that? Now I'm being texted. Oh. It's pretty cute, Pops. I'll have to watch that one later. Ow.
Fortune smiles upon us. That's one more part in our deck.
He was telling me about a cat who had been trained to ride in a little elevator. So the owner on the second floor would lower their cat down in this little, like, rope hand basket. The cat would be out for the evening, And then when it came home, he would just meow like crazy, and then the owner would lower the basket down again and pick up their cat, which is pretty adorable. Glad I saw that switch at the last second. I hope I'm just smelling things. You ever hate when you're minding your own business, you're just doing whatever, and then you swear you smelled something? Stairs are a good source of exercise. They are a good source of exercise. I would know. I walk up and down stairs every day. Why? Because... Really? I wasn't in range of that. That's gonna be a great start to the day. I could be doing something else. I could be doing something productive. No, I want to play this game. And, like... I want to play this game. Because this game is fun and also painful. And among a lot of other things.
Short breath. Any victory is worth celebrating.
Because apparently all I'm capable of doing is getting caught in the crossfire, like getting... I don't even know. I didn't even know I was in range of that, and I still got annihilated. It happens. What you gonna do? What's new, Ed? What's exciting? Let's see, I went this way.
Cleanse the poison, quickly! We gotta sink the beginning. It's not over unless we give up!
I think he did do something. Hang on a second. I don't think I'm smelling things. You didn't miss very much. Max had gone to the kitty room again, and he's reminded me that I have to clean out his litter today. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to do that after the stream today. A clean litter is appreciated. A clean litter is very appreciated. And I'm gonna have to take care of that. I'm gonna have to really take care of that. Because holy crow, that cat is... Ooh, boy. It's a bit harder with rabbits because they need access to their pellets for digestive reasons. Joy!
This is the one.
Easier than with kids. Dogs also cleaner. Actually, litter, Actually, I can't really vouch for that, because when I got Max, he was already litter trained. And it helped that my aunt is a veteran at raising cats.
All right.
Unlike yours truly. The only thing I had to contend with, and still have to contend with, I guess you could say, is the fact that he's still a barn cat, technically. So he's... pretty wild. Litter training children is harder than cats. Yes. Yes, it is.
I think we're safe. So, what now?
What now is I try to find a different weapon, because apparently the sun blade is not particularly useful here. Whale whiskers tempting. So what happens if I click? Okay. Careful, buddy. He is up on... What are you looking for there? An exit? I am looking for a trident of some kind. And I am just trying to... I'm trying to figure out what I can multitask with.
Time for a change. All right.
Oh good, this is where I think I got annihilated by... Not this time, Mind Flayer. This time I hold the advantage.
Time for a change.
Okay. Let's try in this direction. Yeah, those are definitely tridents. I think I'm going back. I'm going in circles here. Because I think I went that way last time. Got eaten by the stupid... What do you call it? By the mine. No, it was, I mean, that's exactly what it was. The last time I attempted this and then it glitched out on me, I was trying to escape a deadly move. And I think it was here. Yeah, it was that guy. I got stuck on this. Because apparently this is too high for your character to step over. It was a bunch of rubble, and literally, like, brother, you could step over this thing. Why haven't you done that? I was already here. It's not tricky. It's... I don't know what it is. It was more tricky to learn Guilty Gear than it was to learn that. And let me tell you, that game was very tricky to learn. You were just naturally guilty. I honestly would not put it past me.
There you are.
I expect to be impressed.
Your weakness.
Now's your chance! I have my limits.
Get up! Here's what's better.
Fall and die.
of here, frickin' Mundo. Sheesh.
All right.
Check it out, Jack.
Guilty Gear is Guilty Gear Strive. It's free on the Game Pass right now. I have Guilty Gear 3rd on PlayStation. Because at the time, Guilty Gear was not on Game. I didn't know it was on Game Pass, and it was a very expensive game. And it is a game that taught me not to button mash, or is teaching me not to button mash. I didn't realize how much I button mash in games until I played that. When I discovered that I can't actually get off a combo as easily as like in Street Fighter. And of course the character I chose, as my first potential main, Leo Whitefang, is not a beginner-friendly character, because why the hell would he be?
This is the one. Time for it. Let's go.
Be ready for anything.
He's an all-rounder who... He just... How do I describe him properly? I have to look up the wiki to really be able to describe him very well. He's a short-range fighter, and he doesn't sprint like a lot of the other characters do. He's just very much read the flow of the fight and work with it from there. But all of his moves are apparently full of possibilities. And my usual button mashing tactics did not work. Especially for him. So where am I going? How am I gonna get there? What is the plan? What have you done to me? And where's Amarella when I need her? She'd find her way through this so fast. Some big strengths encompassing for being slow and short range in the fight. Here we go. This looks promising. Because, like, he's also a character that relies... I think he's the only character that relies on a stance for some of his moves. Like, he's, he's got the, what they call the Brynhilder stance. And that he turns his back to the opponent. Which you probably shouldn't do in a fight, but he does it. And he gets access to like 3 different moves, one of which is an all-encompassing like counter. And in exchange, he can't jump and he can't block normally. And one of his overdrives can only be done from that position too. Like what class of my opponent to turn it back to me? He'll find a way to...
Better try something different.
I did, my last stream on Wednesday, I had actually... Not my last stream on Wednesday. I think, no, my Friday stream. I actually started with Guilty Gear, because I didn't want to give up playing the game at that particular moment, and you can actually kind of see what what the game was like. I have way too many items again. You suck. I need a cube or something. I need cubes. Unless I freaking walked past the Triton and didn't realize it, because I don't think there's a boss in this one. I think it's just asking me to acquire the Triton. Whatever that is. So unless I mysteriously walked past it, which is not beyond what I mean, not beyond my abilities. Oh, that's probably why it exploded. Is it like... But then what really taught me not to button mash... And granted, I played all of Guilty Gear so far on normal difficulty because it's actually proving just challenging enough, but not easy enough that I haven't had to change the difficulty on it. Is the character Kai Kisuke, at least when I first started. He's another all-rounder, but he's a lot... He's probably the foil to the main character, Ragna, in terms of... Not Ragna, sorry, that's BlazBlue. Saul Bad Guy. The two games are made by the same people. I'm sorry for getting their names backwards. It's like he's when I was playing, when you have to play the tutorial with him too. Well, slow but powerful, I guess. It's like his moves, at least. As a character, he's pretty light on his feet, but all it did was just reinforce to me that I have to, like, pace myself.
You're on ice.
It's not. I can see through that crack in the wall. It's hard to it feels difficult to describe for whatever reason. And I've played quite a few fighting games over the years. I started with Super Street Fighter 4, which ended up turning into the arcade edition at some point. I am so freaking lost. Where is...
More trash to dispose of. We can work with that.
And the very first character I ever played in a fighting game, in this case for Street Fighter, was Zangief, who's probably the one character the beginners should not play as, but I chose to play as him anyway because it I just looked at this guy and was like, yeah, alright, I'll have a go. I'm pretty sure it's just like a subconscious thing that I constantly choose the larger and slower characters to start with. This looks promising.
Here we are. Go you!
Acquired Trident. Yay! Now I can get rid of all this crap that I don't need again. Zangief is a large, burly Russian wrestler of high acclaim for being one of the highest damaging characters to ever freaking exist in fighting games. And I got the Trident now, so I'm gonna apparently have to... Let's see. Ooh, I should lock these because they are very good. And then when I discovered Blaze Blue, the character I went with for that was frickin' Iron Tiger. Which was another one where I was just like, why did I pick the largest and slowest character? I don't think I'll ever actually know. But chose him I did. And I had no regrets. Well, actually, I did have regret at first because I couldn't... It was another one of those games I had trouble figuring out how to freaking play the game properly. Fighting games are just rough. And it's probably my fault for being an impatient person that just... Maybe not impatient person. Well... Yeah, alright. Impatient person who just... For games like that, I'm just relentlessly aggressive when I really shouldn't be. White Knight, Paladin. That he's a warrior, the likes of which the world has never seen. Any road. Sunken Shrine. I haven't done this one yet. The Ruins of Makeda. Let's go. Let's go underwater, because why the hell would I not want to do that? By the power of Ragnaros.
I've been waiting for this.
Same.
I have something to confess. Just like Jed did. You see,
And I like you guys.
I'm not like you guys.
Yeah?
I was born here, in Cornelia. For the longest time, I couldn't remember how I got this. But now I do. The one who gave it to me was Astos. I remember meeting him there, in the Chaos Shrine. He gave me the crystal and told me I'd be needing it. I took it from him and yielded to the darkness. The next thing I knew, you guys were there.
That sure beats my confession.
I felt like I had been waiting for that moment for a long time. But I don't remember much anymore. All I know now is that I want to see this through to the end. And I want it just as badly as you guys do. I won't give up. I know we can do this together.
Yay! Fist bump! Yeah!
Try anything weird and you're out.
Right.
Put your fists together! Now, put your fists together for
Looks like we're in
Borgi.
the ocean now.
I should have guessed. Where else would the Fiend of Water be? All right.
Oh, this is an interesting looking axe.
Ready for this. Stay on your toes.
Man, axes are ridiculous. It is very easy to forget how powerful certain weapons are until you use them.
Shatter. You need to try something else.
This is the one.
I got hit from the back somehow? Okay.
This doesn't bode well.
This mark here. It means we shouldn't use fire, right?
Good thing I only have one move that casts fire. Or apparently, just be careful with striking that stuff. Also good to know. There's a... should activate those cubes first.
Are those cubes?
Should we check it out?
I know that song. The princess played it on her lute.
It's an old song, but it's popular. Everyone in Cornelia knows it.
Did you know that, Jack?
Don't know, don't care.
The door opened.
I mean, that soldier just demonstrated I should aim for those generators.
Nice. Let's see what's inside.
This might be worth using.
Lucky.
The electricity coming out of that thing.
We should do a wiper.
This door. It has the same design as the other.
So, if we can find a generator,
We find that generator, smash it to pieces. That is one strong generator.
Time for a change. It's up to you, Sophia.
You're finally asking for help.
Good.
we must help Jack.
Razor!
Look, there's a generator on the other side of the glass.
And of course it won't be that easy because there's no mechanic that lets me smash the windows and just jump through it. Because of course not! Why would they allow that? That'd make this way too easy.
Let's head back.
There's one.
Come on, follow me.
Let's be quick.
Time to go to work.
So that's what happens when you apply heat.
Well, well. A little explosion did all that. How convenient.
Hope it's good.
I hope it's good. Yoink! Lack legwear. Can I use any other one? This guy. I can use swords. And I can use staves. Phooey. Savage Knuckles. That's funny. Actually, I don't really feel like playing the Evoker anymore. What else do I have? I can't use the Leechman's sword because I don't have the Leechman's sword.
All right.
I appreciate that you can swap your jobs even in the middle of the like out in the field. You don't have to return to a cube for that.
Better tread careful. It's up to you, Sophia.
Allow me.
We survived.
We need to patch ourselves up.
One hit from a bubble took half my health away. Or not half my health, a quarter. Almost half my health. A quarter of my health away.
Take it from here, Neon.
Sheesh. Watch out for berserkers, man.
Oh, are those cubes?
There's a dark aura in the air. It's down there.
That could only mean we're closing in on the water.
Yay! We're closing in on the water crystal, he says. Alright, I got warrior set up for Dark Knight. Which is what I ultimately wanted. Breaker. Slash through enemies with a giant blade. Enemy broken or about to be finished with a soul burst. Interesting. Which is fine. I think I'll come back to warrior later. What else can I work on? Tonberry. How you doing, chat?
This area's power is separate from the others.
We might need a key for this door.
Of course we will. We'll always need a key for these things. There's a Tonberry over there, though, and that makes me nervous.
Hey, Jack. What do you think of Princess Sarah?
What?
At least it's not talk of the past. I'm asking about you now.
I've got no interest in her as a person, but I know I have to protect her at all costs.
Well, she is the symbol of hope and peace in Cornelia, after all.
If you really want to protect the princess, how about becoming a knight?
That's up to the royal family.
Even if you were knighted, I'd expect they'd give you work that requires a less delicate touch.
Hey, look, a thing! Yoink! So how do I get over there? Oh well. I guess maybe I'll find it by continuing along the prescribed route. The dock of the planet's world.
Is that a boat? In the water?
Maybe that's how we got here.
Good thing we're past the need for boats. Let's pretend we didn't see it.
It's a Sahagan Prince. Mini-boss time.
Does not fear us. We've had worse than this.
All right. Okay. Better tread carefully.
Now you're done, Prince.
This must be the key to that door.
Right. That means we can continue our search.
I'm ready.
It'll take more than that to stop us.
Good job. Now on to the next.
Tra, 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 tra. Hello, I would like you to open this up for me.
Open sesame.
Hope there's something interesting. Well, it's a Luthanian log. A powerful hatred of chaos has been planted in the strangers to provide the drive to seek out and destroy darkness. We had attempted direct control through them during previous cycles, but the initial results were promising. The experiment ended in utter failure when a single stranger was possessed by darkness and transformed into chaos. Until this point, chaos was understood to be a mere concept. We paid a heavy price to learn that if conditions are right, it can manifest into a physical vessel and cause significant and sustained disruption by weighting the balance heavily in favor of darkness. Wow, that sounds promising.
We can cross over to the other side now.
I'm back over here again. Awesome. A shortcut back. Now I just need to get a shortcut down to the other way. Because I would love to go down there and fight that Tonberry and get sniped by the Tonberry, because that's what Tonberry do. They just use their little cutlery and be like, hey.
By the way, why were those pirates so upset?
Right now, they are at the mercy of the wind. But if we revive the water crystal, we can restore the balance, and the sea will be itself again.
Be itself?
I admit I'm unclear on the details.
And I doubt those pirates know either. Something tells me they'd be in a bad mood either way.
We've come pretty far down.
The water crystal can't be too far off now. Let's go.
The world gets slightly smaller.
Are we gonna go back or what?
I would love to go back, but I want to continue onward instead. The black key card.
Looks like this key won't work.
Lovely, so I gotta beat something else up. It's probably down there. Oh. Marlboro.
A formidable opponent.
I'll make it regret facing us. It's up to you, Sophia.
Talk about rude.
This key's a little different from the other one we've got.
I got the brave boots. Ooh. Don't mind me, I'm gonna... Let's see here. Menu. Lock this item because it is quite interesting. And as a bonus, it'll help me level up the warrior class still, even though I'm not using it.
All right.
Sorry, for a second I was wondering if the red mage could use the use firearms or not, and it can't. What's this key? Oh, okay. Anything interesting in here? Ooh,
Jackpot.
Is that a smile on your
the
face?
Suzaku Muramasa. Tell me, can Berserker use it? No, he cannot. Of course he can't. Why would he be able to use such an indelicate weapon? still, I'm going to go ahead and lock that one too. Those are the weapons that I would waste resources trying to upgrade. What's over here?
That hit the spot.
Your defenses falter.
Take it from here,
Any potions left?
No room for mistakes. Get up.
Thank you, Chief.
It's up to you, Sophia. It's the last of them.
We'll have to take it slow.
Well, this could have ended really badly. There we go. Tonberry.
Here. It isn't over. All out.
Fight with caution.
Ah, chef snipe. Wow, that was fast. Damn. All that prep just to get annihilated in a couple swings. It happens. Well, since I'm here, may as well upgrade my jobs. What do we got for red? Tyrant. Fascinating. Okay, now I just need to get back down there. Let's see, and I had opened up a shortcut, I believe, so I just have to go back down here. Oh, run as fast as you can. You can catch Jack, he's just a grumpy old man. Shelga. Tekka. Now let's try this again.
Let's go.
More trash to dispose of.
It's up to you, Sophia. Take it from here, Neon.
Got a sinking feeling.
Don't worry, we got this.
I have you now, little Tonberry.
Usher it to the other side.
Well, that could have been nasty.
I'm ready.
Was it worth it? No, it was not worth it. Well, I guess it was somewhat worth it. At the very least, I don't have to worry about that Tonberry. Tauntaunberry. Tauntaunberry. Tauntaunberry.
Better tread careful. Okay. Time for a change.
No hugs for you, water elemental. I'm sensing that I need to get this gun. Let's see. Good stat. I don't even have any good staves. I got nothing good.
All right. Time for a change.
Really? One stupid swing away. it's just another one of those magical cases where it's like, really? I'm wailing on you this much and it's still not enough?
Take it from here.
Come on. More trash to dispose of.
Oh well, it's probably what I get for
A nuisance.
Come on.
not
follow me.
taking it seriously enough.
Here it comes.
Exploit that weakness, Jack. Careful now. Defenses are shattered.
This one's got some teeth.
It's not over unless we get up.
Have a look at this.
Let's take it. That was less than ideal.
Our journey continues.
This is the one.
Regen.
Watch it carefully.
It's up to you, Sophia.
Allow me.
There, that went a lot better than last time. Nice.
Desperate.
You need to try something else.
Are you kidding?
Okay.
Fine. Oh, that's gonna... Nope, it's not gonna kill me yet. It wants to. It really wants to. Ugh. And I say no.
Time for a change.
Because I've had it up to here with some of these things that I have to fight. And I think Max finally either bored himself to death or tired himself out, because now he's chilling. It's not like lightning, huh?
Allow me.
Down you go.
Hope it's good.
Ooh, a Magister's Club. It's better. I hope. Well, it's a start at least. Oh, there's cubes. Oh good, there's cubes in the way. Can't wait to fight this water thing.
There's that sinking feeling again. Which can only mean...
Yeah, the final fiend. At long last.
Long last, we're getting to the final thing.
Calling me out? Hurts, man.
Oh yeah, I have teleport. Okay, let's see what's gonna smite me this time. It's the water fiend. I hope it's... I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I see you finally arrived.
Kraken.
Had to cut through your friends first.
Give us back the crystal.
You demand to have the crystal back. But a farewell for so long without it. What would you do if it returned to you?
What would we do?
You have come all this way. Yet know not of its brilliance.
Neon, say something.
Think of anything.
You would bring mayhem to the world.
I don't have time to listen to your nonsense.
You dare brandish your blade at the Kraken. You forget your place.
Watch it carefully!
Let's lop off those tentacles. You won't need any of them where he's going.
That was pretty good.
Now don't get hit yourselves. It's hard. Take them head on. It's gonna hurt. This one's got some teeth.
You got it, Jack. Exploit that weakness, Jack.
All right.
Power. We must avoid getting hit at all costs.
Better tread carefully.
Oh, come on. I'm already out of potions? What happened?
He's definitely angry.
So what?
And the game decided to not let me block like I wanted to. Okay. I was fairly certain I was holding the block button, and then it suddenly decided, nope, you're not blocking anymore. And then I died. Again. And there it is. I now have access to Dark Knight. Access to the powerful Soul Stealer ability. Every attack you make while Soul Stealer is active will consume your HP, but your attacks will deal additional dark damage based on how much HP you sacrifice. Sounds interesting. I want to try it out right now because I'm just gonna make the big mistake and go for it. Hey, you! Hey, you! Excuse me. What else can I do? I could... I mean... I think it'll be okay. Let's see here. Head or toes as you move towards Kraken. Yeah, I noticed. Oh. Destroy his head tentacles. Watch out when he dives into water. Reverse the water. End up. Another tail swing. Kraken, weaken water. I hate you. You're vulnerable to his attacks. It's a deadly one too. Says breaking into my machinery will electrify the water dealing mass affinity. Okay. So I gotta make sure I don't break the machinery by accident. Okay.
This is the one. I'm not dead yet.
Keep your head on straight, Jack.
You gotta see me feel.
We got this. All right. Take it from here, Neo. It's up to you, Sophia. Better tread carefully.
Can't be good for the skin.
Thought he was done.
Time for a change.
Any potions left?
No room for mistakes.
Desperate.
There we go. Second time's a charm.
Annihilate you.
Phew. That wasn't so bad. Why is he always so slow with getting his crystal out?
As such, you should touch it as much as possible. Your personal memories will be stored in that device too. There is much to be gained from memories of your experiences. If you fail to do so, you run the risk of forgetting when you transfer.
I don't care. It's not worth remembering.
Don't say that. You are nothing if not the sum of your memories.
Sounds like he wants to forget.
Jack! It's too dangerous here. We have to go now.
That looks suspiciously like Jed's gauntlet.
It's done. It's over, right?
Right. The currents are moving, so that means the sea's back to normal.
So now what?
Beats me.
Should be clear sailing ahead. We tore the roots of evil out of this world, after all.
Something wrong?
It's still there. The feeling that chaos is waiting somewhere. It hasn't left me.
Well, why don't we go back to the castle? We can tell them about the fiends we fought and the crystals we revived, which makes us...
Warriors of Light?
Yeah, Warriors of Light, like in the prophecy.
I'm getting some Ryuji vibes from that guy. It's like, he wants to be famous. It's like, do you really want to be though? I don't believe you.
Let's head to Cornelia. I'm sure they'll throw a parade in our honor.
I am satisfied with a job well done, regardless of whether that hunger in my heart is sated. Let's report to the king, and then... What happens after that, I wonder?
I can still feel that sense of purpose driving me. That means there's still an enemy to fight.
Or maybe it just means we still have a job to do.
I mean, now that I've seen that gauntlet, and it suspiciously looks like the ones Jed's wearing right now, I can't help but sit there going, there's no way that this is like how the story's supposed to go, you know? Shall continue until the credits fall. Seriously. Main mission, the False Warriors. Oh look, and all the other missions have disappeared. If that's not suspicious timing, I don't know what is. Okay. Now we go to Cornelia and find out we are not as cool as they thought we were going to be. Every time, the phrasing of that, it makes me think of a song that I had once listened to.
Something bad is stirring. And it's not just the storm.
We've risked our lives to restore light to the crystals. They shine more brightly than ever before. Is this not what you wanted? Yet we return to sneers and snickers. If you have something to say, then say it now!
Lucan's prophecy says 4 warriors of light will come. 4! One of you is an imposter!
Excuse me?
We trusted you! It's all your fault!
Says who? You? You? Or maybe you?
The darkness looms around us, closer than ever. What did you do?
Sheesh, ungrateful guy, people.
So much for a hero's welcome.
Let's head to the castle. We should get a warmer reception there.
No, we're not. Is it gonna make me walk there, or is it... We're getting falsely blamed for a lot of problems, and people did not really talk about it.
What have you done?
Some reception.
Exactly what you told us to do. We found the lost crystals and restored their light.
And yet flames leap wild from our hearths. Fierce gusts of wind rattle our windows. The waves lash at our shores, and the land shifts and groans under our very feet.
I'm sure it's just the crystals doing their thing. Might take some time to get used to it. But I bet this is what this world is supposed to be like.
Oh, they speak of you as demons in the town below. They call you dark servants of chaos.
Of course they do. Because they hate what they don't understand.
Yes, that was rude. The history of Cornelia is tightly bound to chaos. Who can remember a world without its dark presence lurking in the shadows beside us? Yes, the crystal's light has been restored, but we cannot expect the prosperity of our lost golden age to reappear overnight, as if by magic.
Sarah.
Change is never easy. Until peace returns, is it not our responsibility to be the light of hope for the people? To give them a beacon to look to for comfort?
Your Majesty, terrible news. The pirates of Pravica are running amok in the city.
What?
That rabble is no match for our soldiers. Capture them at once. No, slaughter them.
Monsters have invaded the city, Your Majesty. It's chaos in the streets.
Chaos.
Curses! Seal the gates! Defenders to the walls! Protect the castle!
Malone.
That doesn't sound good.
What now?
Fighting's what I live for. Or have you forgotten?
So yeah, you missed a lot of foolishness, and people are blaming us for things, and now we get to run out there and go fight, 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 fight.
I've had some training in swordplay. Although I can't join you, I'll defend my family with my life.
Cool. You're the only one I wanted to talk to anyway.
Jack, we're glad to have you fighting by our side.
We'll remain here to protect the royal family.
You do that.
Jack!
Giddy up, let's fight already. They're darkness possessed, man.
Come on. I expect to be impressed.
Now's your chance!
This doesn't bode well.
Don't worry. We got this.
And yeah, I do have level 72/70 gear.
These pirates have all gone mad.
No mercy, or we die.
Yeah, I know.
Better tread carefully.
All right.
And regen.
Time for a change.
Rude.
It's up to you, Sophia.
Watch it carefully!
Oh, it's a Sahagan prince. Huh? Okay. Come here.
Why is this happening? They restored the crystals.
It's like Sarah said, the world's changing. Not everyone can handle it.
Still, cheer for us as the warriors are right. Now,
They don't matter. Focus on the enemy in front of you. Oh, not good.
Being picked on by stupid coral. Would love a 74 bandage. Ah, and I gotta fight through all of them again? Lame.
Come on, follow me.
Defenses are shattered.
Let me check something really quick. Disturbed. It's in trouble in dealing with these changes. Oh, that explains that. Okay.
There you are.
Ready.
Better tread carefully. This one's got some teeth.
Victory is still within reach.
That's all of them.
We must do better next time.
Cool. I was wondering what that one did.
All right.
Breathtaking.
Good thing I got this lightning mace. Sheesh. Ooh. Nope, it's not pause. Dead. Not a huge surprise. Okay, now I can actually sit there and muck with stuff. That's what I got. Oh, interesting. think I'm gonna wear it anyway. And there are an awful lot of Sahagins, so it's actually working out perfectly to use these Sahagin stuff here. That'll work.
This is the one. Let's go.
I expect to be impressed.
Time for a change.
I think I don't see you there. Perfect. Come here.
That looks troublesome.
Come here, you.
Desperate.
Definitely glad I got Shelga. Okay, before I go anywhere, yes, these barbarians. I actually liked, or actually no, that wouldn't. I think that one's better. It's got Dragon Tail and Skybreaker.
Time for a change.
Okie dokes. This is glowing. Oh, I was hoping I can actually see it. Oh, hey, Malboro. It's a menace.
I doubt we can expect a thank you even if we save them.
Gratitude?
Fools. I can't tell who is more twisted. The monsters or these
This warrior of my small
Traitorous thoughts we're having. Fascinating.
Time to go to work.
Strange place. It not only would be a strange place, but everyone would actually understand what they're supposed to be doing.
All right.
Look, cubes.
Let's remember this place.
So, what do we got to deal with this time? What is it? Tell all. It's the pirate guy.
No way. Captain?
He's gone stark raving mad.
It does not hear us. It had worse than this. Keep your wits about you and we'll be fine. You're finally asking for help.
Finish him. Ugh. A darkness-soaked eye patch? Oh, I always wanted an eye patch. Actually, for the hell of it, I actually did buy an eye patch for myself.
My crew, my friends, the darkness seduced them like a siren.
Yeah, we noticed.
Weren't much human left in them, eh? The sea, she's changed. We lost our home, a way of life. All us old sea dogs were scared, confused, angry. And that's when the darkness took hold. It happened in the blink of an eye. I couldn't do anything for them. Captain, I'm just a deckhand past his prime.
Let's get you some help.
No, lad. I've set sail for the last time.
So you came here just to die?
No. I came here to find you. I went looking for Astos, figuring he could put a stop to all this, but that sneaky scoundrel was nowhere to be found. Find him for their sakes.
Astos.
If my guess is right, he's been sparring with Chaos longer than either of us can reckon.
You told us he made a deal with Chaos. Which is it?
I can't well say for sure, lad. His heart is filled with hatred, clouded with an unspeakable darkness. He hides it well, but when I catch a glimpse of it, I shudder. It's a cousin of Chaos, if not the thing itself. I thought I was good at reading people, but elves, that's another matter. Whether servant of darkness or light, his secrets are beyond me. You're going to have to figure it out for yourselves.
Tell us where to go. Tell us where we can find Astos.
Follow the bats. They're his creatures.
Got it.
This may sound odd coming from an old corsair like me, but don't give in to hatred. Don't let it control you, or you'll end up like old Vicky. I don't even know who to hate anymore. How did it all end up like this?
Oh.
I've never made it this far before. In all my fragmented memories, nothing resembles this.
What happens now?
We dive headfirst into the unknown. All right, let's get a move on.
It's like, mention chaos at all, and Jack is all over it. Yay! Any new side missions? Ooh. Quite a few things to work on. Which is good, because I really need to work on a few of these things. Let's... Void Knight. That sounds pretty cool, too. Get rid of that stupid... Wait, I'm a little confused. What did I... Oh! Oh, that's lame. It's nothing I can actually wear. I got an achievement for it, though. Equipped a 4-star or better accessory. Wow. I'm actually a little disappointed now. Not overly disappointed, just a little. What did I... How much time do I have? I got another hour, huh? Okay. What was it? One of these... Was it Red Mage? It is Red Mage. Now, I think I'm going to stick with the couple that I'm currently using already. Dark Knight for sure, and I'm going to keep working on Sage. I think those will be my main jobs at the moment. I almost have Neon completely maxed out with all of her stuff, and then I'll swap her out for some of the other characters, I think. What were you just wearing, Neon? The Martial Bandage. It's the closest I'm ever gonna get to an eye patch on a character. Kind of isn't a point. I haven't unlocked Paladin yet. Especially because I'm not playing as a knight. Ah, that's okay. So I can't do the Ancient's Tower just yet because I'm going to get annihilated. Depth perception is OP. Oh! I'm never going to see the end of these because they just keep adding more and more stuff for them to upgrade. It's like this is a... Oh, okay. The female wind. Once upon a time, there was a woman who wished above all else to save the world. Her empathy was her torment. And soon, her days were spent consumed with hatred for her own powerlessness and for the cruel masters who created her miserable world. Alas, naught awaited but her but a pointless and violent end. With her last breath, she cursed this unjust existence, and lo! Her bitterness reached out and joined hands to the dark emotions swirling with a darkening crystal. She was born as a manifestation of pure malice. Tiamat, fiend of wind, in their gilded halls the Lufenians frowned at this most unfortunate turn of events. Since that day she was no longer permitted to return, yet a hatred as powerful as hers could not be silenced, and no matter how many times the world begins anew, she endures, brooding, rancorous, bloated with raw hatred. Well, this is gonna friggin' suck then. Will you stop focusing only on me, you prick? Sheesh. I should have read what that one was. That was about the Dark Knight.
Time for a change.
That's what I thought was gonna happen. I was just too slow to react to it in time. Come here!
That looks troublesome.
Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how to... I'm gonna have to stagger her to get the kill off, I guess.
Save some for the rest of us. Fight with caution. We can't take much more. My apologies.
Damn. It's a lot of very annoying recovery. Damn! Feel like that should have missed. Okay,
This is the one.
Okay, let's try this again.
Your defenses falter.
It was was enough damage to kill it 4 times over, and it just... Yeah, it just keeps regenerating.
We've got a hard road ahead of us.
Don't worry, we got this.
I just need something to even the playing field.
You mustn't drink them like water.
We'll have to take it slow. Can't you move?
Are you keeping track of your potions?
No room for mistakes.
I just need a good... I need to build up some mana, and then... I just need a good opportunity.
Even I have my limits.
Are you okay, Sophia?
Sophia, get up!
All right. All out.
Fight with caution.
There we go. All I needed was just the opportunity. The axe wielding classes are just hell on wheels against anything with a lot of like breaking things. And now she can use the sage job. Lovely. And here I thought I was finally reaching the end of all the classes I had to work on. Now I can turn Neon into a Void Knight. Assuming I beat this guy first. Sheesh. Let's see. Ooh, drain. That sounds useful. So what are we at? Who's at where? Neon has mastered the night, so I think I will swap her out for someone else for a little bit. Especially because I haven't caught up with Am in a while. I probably won't for a while. Swap you out for Ash. I haven't used Ash in a good long time. Perf. All right, let's get to the next one. So, my good fellow, I'm gonna have to be Merilith now. Once upon a time, there was a girl who prayed with all her might to become chaos. Her prayers were answered when she made a deal with certain parties she befriended. With newly acquired dark crystal in hand, she let rage devour her. In an instant before death took her, the emotions and darkness gathered within the fire crystal reached out and took her hand. Thus the girl was reborn as Merilith, Fiend of Fire. Storytelling aside, it appears that dark crystals are indeed the trigger. I thought that darkness and emotional energy alone were enough. But only when the torrent of memories held by one with a powerful will links our heart to a dark crystal can chaos emerge. Strange to think that while my erstwhile masters feared a notion of chaos, it is by their own hand that they shape the conditions from which it forms. How amusingly awkward for them.
This is the one. Getting desperate. Can you move? It's up to you, Sophia.
Allow me.
Okay, not off to a good start.
Victory is still within reach.
Time for change. Ash, show me what you can do.
Now watch and learn a couple things.
Keep your wits about you and we'll be fine.
It's up to you, Sophia.
Allow me.
Bosses are easily one of the best ways to earn job points, I guess.
Show me what you can do.
Now watch and learn a couple things.
think... I don't know what to think. That seemed suspiciously easier than fighting Tiamat. Orb of Courage. Neon, the Void Knight. So Sophia is going to turn into the Fiend of... Well, she already popped out of Tiamat, I think. I feel like I'm just fighting... Now I'm just fighting what they were. Right? Because, like... Where was it? Because, like, the Tragic Cynic. This one's Tiamat, and I think this is where we got Sophia from. So They're literally just spelling it out for us at this rate of just like, hey, guess what? You're gonna turn into this dude. You are actually turning into the bad guys now. I mean, I can't really tell for sure. But it's definitely, I feel like it's just definitely one of those like moments. Someone had a loud bike outside. It definitely just feels like one of those moments where you can't help but feel like that's where the direction is going. It's a similar logic to how I have been tackling Persona, where I'm just looking at everything that's being added, like looking at things that have been shown to me, and I can't help but sit there and be like, who are you? Who are you? What are you? This seems to be suspiciously like this, and that seems to be suspiciously like that. So much time a friend of mine was driven by a conviction so strong it could put fear into the hearts of the gods themselves. A man looked up to him, and my friend in turn trusted this man with his life. This man, well, the thing he feared the most was losing his companions, and one in particular most of all. Not just because he had faith in him, no, but because there was some great deed he was destined to do. So this man strove to become strong enough to protect everyone he cared about. He failed. Soon both he and his friends lay dead by the wayside, their bones destined to rot in the sand. Or so it was to be, until the ball of sorrow and regret that was the man's soul linked the darkness inside the earth crystal and transformed his remains into Lich, Fiend of Earth. The arrogant masters in their gilded halls knew naught of this, for you see, I kept this particular tidbit of information from them for the sake of our plan. Friend or fiend? I feel like these characters are going to turn into the four fiends and Garland in particular. How about you have a flare?
Keep your wits about you and we'll be fine.
You okay, Alphonsus?
Fight with caution. Are you keeping track of your potions?
No room for mistakes.
Good thing I was out of range. That would have sucked.
It's the last of them.
Gotta stay sharp.
Show me what you can do. Time for a change.
boots. Salute thigh guards. Nice. Ash the Tyrant. More of Ash's memories have been unlocked. He can now select the Tyrant job. Fascinating. Liberator. Ooh, that sounds really cool. Hold on, what do I need for Liberator? I need... I gotta unlock the Dragoon? I think do I even have... I don't even have Dragoon unlocked yet. I have not been using Lancer at all. Well, I'll keep working towards it anyway, because Liberator sounds really cool. Tomahawk. Throw your axe to hit enemies a long distance. So I'm probably going to keep Sage, for now at least. Give the girls a break, finally. So Dragoon on her is maxed out. Now she can use Sage. Okay, how much time do I have? I can probably... Is that? That can't be all. No, it's not. Okay. It's like, like, I'm kind of fixated on this topic. It's just we're all... It's just too convenient to not put two and two together and see that your characters are going to inevitably turn into the very things we're fighting. Previously, he told me that unlike the others, he was a mere commoner or its equivalent. Perhaps some arcane social intricacies up there I dare not theorize are to blame. Or when I saw him, his abilities and rank put him on equal footing with the other strangers. Still, he persisted in debasing himself. Now for a man beguiled by strength like him, having such a prime specimen of pure power always near at hand, must have contributed to his inferiority complex. Then again, it must be hard to see your own worth when your peers are prodigies too. That must have fueled the resentment he drowned in as he lay dying, and what triggered his transformation to Kraken, fiend of water. Ironically, this very transformation of what proves beyond doubt that he is equal of any of his peers. So this is Jed. Clearly. This one is Jed just because we saw the gauntlet in the cutscene that was eerily similar to what he was currently wearing. No, I'm not okay on potions. I need mana. Ah, I got sucker punched.
Almost out of potions. Stay sharp. Better tread carefully. To a good start. Don't worry, we got this. Time to go work.
Don't drink them all at once.
Gotta stay sharp, guys.
Well, that did a lot of damage. What is the point of that gimmick if he can't use it? Like, right as I run to hit one of those devices, he's already out of the water. There is no point in trying to exploit that. Especially because I got this big lug distracted again.
Like this flashing before my eyes.
Wild, kid.
Time to go wild.
Time for a change.
Ash, show me what you can do.
Now watch and learn a couple things.
Time for a change.
I'm gonna try one last time, but if it doesn't work, I'm gonna be... I don't see how it's supposed to be useful.
Running low?
No room for mistakes. All right.
Save some of that for later.
Hey, be safe, guys.
Time for a change. This is
All right.
time for a change.
Don't worry, Jed. I got you. On your feet.
Appreciate it.
Ah, it's- There we go. Come here. Sheesh. Yeah, I don't... There's no point to that gimmick. All it does is throw you off. It's like, why bother trying to do that if it doesn't work? Okay, I think that's all of... That should be everything. All I've got left is tutorials that I never bothered to do, and schemes of the past, which will continue on our story. And just like that, Dark Knight is now finished. Well, it wasn't necessarily as cool as I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. Ooh. I guess I'll work on Lancer next. And how are my other two teammates doing? He's already mastered Monk? Damn. Guess I'll make him into a Berserker now. Didn't get anywhere with Thief, and that's okay. And that's gonna be it. I don't have any more time to do another mission. Oh, I can get Excalibur from that one? Oh, boy. Any road chat, I think that was a pretty productive day today. The stream didn't crash on me, and I'm very glad it didn't. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do some chores now. Berserk, as most monks do when they graduate from monk school. Well, yeah, when you're sitting there having to, like, keep all your emotions in check and sitting there, like, basically feels like having a suppressor on your mind. As soon as you graduate from monk school, first thing I would definitely do is go berserk and be like, oh, man. I can barely go a couple days without getting mad at something. Because ultimately, getting mad is surprisingly therapeutic. Doesn't have to be at anything, doesn't have to be at anyone. But every time I get done being mad, I feel a whole lot better. Sometimes I work myself into a rage just so I can go about my day feeling better. I'm weird. We all know it. Everyone is weird, though. And when you think of it that way, it's perfectly normal. Anyway, I'm all done with Stranger of Paradise today. Tomorrow is going to be some more Persona 5 Royale. I'm going to pray to someone on high that I can max out Maruki's confidant before I run out of time, because son of a gun, I'm being thrown into the dirt by the game, because it's like, oh, we gotta make sure you stay locked up in here, and it's like, ugh. Anyway, look forward to that. I will see you all later. Peace. I'm out.